Hey everyone, Julia from Sunday Sounds here. In this video, we're going to take a look at our song-specific patch designed in the style of the song you see on the screen. I'm going to demonstrate this song patch in its original key and at its original tempo. You can change the key you play or hear the song patch in by using Easy Transpose, and you can change the tempo as well. Details on how to adjust both the key and the tempo are included in your download. For this video, I'll be demonstrating the MainStage version of this song-specific patch. If you purchase the Ableton Live version, you'll be able to use this video to follow along just the same, seeing as the hand positions, song sections, layer ranges, and sound of the patch are the same. In MainStage, you'll use your mod wheel to move through the various song sections. In Ableton, you'll use the macro knob labeled Song Section. Be sure to check out the full demo video for this song patch to see all the parts and sections in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. This song patch has piano, electric piano, organ, synth, bass, and arps all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here up to here. In this upper octave of the left-hand range, you'll just have piano chords. Then there's just single piano notes triggered from this note up to this note. Then from here up the rest of the keyboard, you'll have a synth sound. When the song section control is all the way down, you'll play the verses, the down pre-chorus, and the down bridge. At 1/3 is where you start the song with the intro. You'll also play the chorus, the medium pre-chorus, and medium bridge. At 2/3 is the big portion of the intro, the medium chorus, and the building bridge. And all the way up is the big chorus and the big bridge. And remember that whether you're in MainStage or Ableton Live, these positions are the same. For the intro, you'll have the song section control at 1/3. You'll play octaves in the left hand and chords in the right hand. I'll show you how I like to voice the chords for this section. You'll be playing these notes in a syncopated pattern like this. I'll play that again slowly for you. Now, I like to not use my pedal throughout this entire part just to make sure that my notes aren't bleeding one into the next, and that when you release them on the keys, that they actually release in the sound as well. This intro includes 3 times through this chord progression. So for the first 2 times, you'll play it just like we did. Then you'll move the song section control to 2/3 and play the same thing one more time, and that'll sound like this. For the verses, you'll have the song section control all the way down. For this first time through the verse, you'll start by playing single notes in the high octave of the left hand, which, if you remember, is just going to trigger piano chords. Then you'll be playing chords in your right hand as well. Here's what 1 time through the chord progression looks like. So just to break it down, you'll start by playing 2 chords, where you'll play a syncopated rhythm with 2 times on each chord. So here are those chords. Then immediately following that, you'll play a line that walks up in the left hand and the right hand, and then end back on this chord. So here is that walk up line in the left hand. And in the right hand, it looks like this. So with both hands. So here's one time through the chord progression all together. Then for the entirety of the verse, you'll be playing the same chord progression. You'll play it 2 times through like we just played, and then the 3rd and 4th time through, you'll bring in the low octave of the left hand. So that'll look like this. The next time you play the verse later in the song, you'll again start by playing single notes in the high octave of the left hand and those same chords in the right hand. But then during that first line, once you get to the part that walks up, you'll bring in the low octave of the left hand. Then you'll play octaves in the left hand for the entirety of the rest of the verse. For the pre-chorus, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand and simple chords in the right hand. Here's the chords for this section. So you'll notice that 3rd chord is a new chord, and it doesn't belong in the original key. It'll start on this note in the left hand, and then your right hand will play these 2 notes. Here's the entire chord that you can see. It's a diminished chord, and then if you wanted to add another note, you could add this one. But to keep it simple, I like to play that root note in the bass, and then these 2 notes, because they're close to the other notes that I'm playing in the right hand. So here's what one time through that progression would look like with the syncopated pattern. Then for the second half of the pre-chorus, the chord progression changes slightly. It looks like this. The second time you play the pre-chorus, you'll just have the song section control at 1/3, and you'll play everything the exact same way. For the chorus, you'll have the song section control at 1/3. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and then chords in the right hand. You'll be playing a syncopated pattern for this part, and this pattern is going to be the same as the intro. Here's what it sounds like. Then you'll just repeat that same chord progression one more time. The next time you play the chorus, it will be a medium chorus, so you'll have the song section control at 2/3, and you'll play everything the same way. Now this one is a double chorus, so you do play it through 2 times. The second time through, instead of playing the syncopated pattern in the left hand, you'll hold on the notes in the left hand and then play the syncopated pattern in the right hand. This is what that will sound like. Then for the last time you play the chorus, you will start by having the song section control at 2/3, and by playing those chords with the syncopated pattern, the same way that we have been for the first half of the chorus. Then for the second half, you'll increase the song section control all the way up and hold the octaves in the left hand, and you'll play a lead line in the right hand. I'll show you the lead line first. So that fits in with the left hand like this. So here is the entire chorus, so you can see that change between the song section control positions. Immediately following that big chorus is what we call the breakdown, or like a false ending, and you may decide to end your song here, and that is perfectly fine. If you choose to do so, you'll want to play the 4 chord in your left hand, and then slowly bring the song section control all the way down over the course of 4 bars. Now, whether you are using this as a true ending of your song, or if you're going to continue on to the next section, you'll want to do that either way. Just to prepare yourself for the next section. So just be sure to watch for that part in the demo. For the bridge section, we'll have the song section control all the way down. We'll start with an interlude where we're just going to hold the 1 chord in the left hand over the course of 4 bars. Then you'll play the down bridge. Now for the down bridge, you will also be holding the 1 chord in the left hand for the entirety. This is 2 times through the bridge. Your right hand will just be playing chords. Now there is an ascending line that happens in the bass during this part that you can decide to play with your right hand if you so choose. And that would sound like this. So with both hands, that would look like this. Then once you play 2 times through the bridge, we'll move to the medium bridge. For this part, you'll move the song section control to 2/3. And you're going to be playing some new chords. Now that starts with this chord. Moving to this chord. And then to this chord. And this one. There is also a syncopated pattern to this portion as well. So here's what 1 time through the chord progression looks like. So those first 2 chords are going to happen on the off beats of this section. So it starts with a gap in the sound. Now for the final time through the bridge, you're going to continue playing the same part in the left hand, and you're going to play a lead line in the right hand. This lead line is a little different than the one from the chorus, so here's what it sounds like. So here's what it sounds like with both hands. At the very end of the song, after the breakdown, we'll be playing the bridge a few more times, 3 to be exact. For this part, you'll have the song section control all the way up for every single part. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and the first 2 times through the bridge, you'll be playing chords in the right hand. Then, the final time through the bridge, you're going to jump up and play that lead line that we just learned up high. Then, at the very end of this song, you'll end on the 4 chord, and bring your song section control slowly all the way back down. Be sure to watch the full demo video to see all these parts in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. Song-specific patches work best in the Sunday Keys template for MainStage and Ableton Live. Sunday Keys gives you all the sounds and tools you need to play live worship keys, and all of our song-specific patches integrate seamlessly with Sunday Keys. You can learn all about Sunday Keys for MainStage and Ableton Live on our website. Thanks for checking out this song-specific patch. I'm Julia with Sunday Sounds, and I'll see you next time.